Hey y'all, what's up? It's Kinsey. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I already have posted up on my channel already. If you already read the title, then you know that this is going to be a video about my favorite drugstore products. I saw Jaclyn Hill post hers a couple weeks ago. I just want to say thank you for tuning into this video, and if you guys want to see my favorite drugstore products, then just keep on watching. Okay, so starting off with my drugstore products, I'm going to kind of work my way through as though I would do my own makeup. And so I'm going to start from the very beginning, and that's going to be primer. My all-time favorite primer, high-end drugstore, doesn't really matter. This is my holy grail primer, is the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm in the Formula Sensitive. I absolutely love this stuff. You can get this at Walmart, you can get this at Target in the men's shaving section. This actually has glycerin in it, and glycerin is basically super glue for makeup, and it just kind of makes sure that everything sticks to your face really well and that nothing is going to slide around. My makeup lasts all day, almost 24 hours. I've worn my makeup for 24 hours before, and this stuff is great. I recommend it to everybody. My favorite foundation has to be the Revlon Colorstay foundation. You didn't get to see me use this in my last makeup tutorial because this is obviously not my color at the moment. I'm really dark. This is way too pale for me at the moment, but Revlon Colorstay, this is the normal to dry formula because I do have normal to dry skin. I absolutely love this stuff. It's medium to full coverage and it blends out so smoothly and it makes you look photoshopped. I cannot rave about that foundation enough. I feel like it's a really good dupe for the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, which is also my favorite high-end foundation, but that's not what this video is about. For concealer, it's kind of obvious, my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the color medium. I absolutely love this. This is almost an exact dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I cannot live without this. I've bought this 100 and 1,000 times, I swear. I've been using it since I was in middle school. It's so smooth and creamy and it's so nice. I don't know what I would do without this concealer, to be totally honest with you. I always find my way back to this one, even after I use the high-end one. It doesn't really matter. For powder, this is something that I have seen Patrick Starr use on his channel. This is the original formula Airspun loose face powder. I get this at my local Walmart. I think it's like $6 or $7. I get it in just translucent. This powder is amazing. I don't know how to explain to you just how mattifying and flawless and just so beautiful this powder goes onto your skin. It blends so nicely. It's amazing for baking. It is my holy grail powder. This is like my third tub already. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this powder. My face powders don't even compare. For bronzer, my absolute favorite drugstore bronzer is the NYX Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. This is in the color Sunny. Most people might think that this is a little bit orange. Once you actually blend it onto your skin, it doesn't really come out that orange. I used it today. I find that it blends really smoothly. It's like butter. It's so nice. Let me see if I can swatch this for you. I don't know if my camera's going to be able to pick it up. I have no idea if you guys can see that very well. Probably not at all, but it's just a really nice warm bronzer to put all over your face. I even wear this stuff when I don't have that much makeup on and I just want to add some color to my face because it looks so natural. For blush, I don't really hear a lot of people talk about these kinds of blushes, and I don't really know why. I heard a lot about the NYX blushes and things like that, but the one drugstore blush that really kind of pops out to me is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. This is in the color Pearlescent Pink. It's actually the blush that I'm wearing today. These Wet n Wild blushes are insane. I don't really trust a lot of really cheap makeup brands because I feel like they use really cheap products and they blend out so nice and they don't give you that weird glitter. Wet n Wild blushes are worth the $2 or $3 they cost, and I will use Wet n Wild blushes until the day that I die, I promise you. I actually don't have a highlighter that I get from the drugstore, but the only thing that I would use to highlight from the drugstore is actually an eyeshadow. This is the Milani Bella Chiffon gel powder eyeshadow. I don't know, it's basically a white eyeshadow with a gold reflect. It's what I use to highlight my brow bone today. I finally went in my drawer and I pulled it out and I said, okay, well, here's another white eyeshadow. No, this stuff is amazing. I don't know how to explain the reflection. Like, look at just how pigmented that is. These eyeshadows are amazing. The L'Oreal Infallible ones are really good, but I don't like the packaging on those, so I don't really feel like those are necessary to talk about. The Milani ones, they give you a ton of product. They actually come up as a dome when you first get them, but this is obviously very loved. And, oh, hello, Shadow, sorry. Excuse you. My dog yawned. My favorite eyeshadows have to be some of the Milani ones. I used to have almost every single one of them back when I was like in like 8th grade, freshman year, trying out makeup because I, for some reason, thought that palettes weren't cool. I don't know what my deal was. I don't care. These Milani eyeshadows are amazing. For my eyebrows, the NYX Tame Frame in Blonde, this is going to be my ride or die eyebrow product for the rest of my life because I used to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe. I use the Dip Brow in Blonde. I use the Dip Brow in Taupe. And I found like the Dip Brow was so difficult to use because it was really, really thick. And it was really difficult to kind of really get a nice natural looking brow. I felt like my eyebrows were really, really sculpted and really, really sharp, and they looked cartoonish because they looked so fake. I don't really know exactly what I was doing wrong. If y'all want to recommend that to me or a different technique, then just go ahead and let me know. But this pomade, it's better in my opinion. It's really, really smooth and it's more of like a mousse, and the color really transfers onto your eyebrows like a natural blonde. I have platinum blonde hair. I've had platinum blonde hair since about last July. And it's really, really hard to find nice eyebrow products that look natural on you when you basically have white hair. And I feel like this taupe blonde color, whatever you want to call it, is ashy enough that it looks good. Most products that are made for blondes are either way too warm, or they just don't look right, or they make your eyebrows look way too dark, and I just don't really use anything else except this NYX one. Mascara. My all-time favorite drugstore mascara has to be the Covergirl Clump Crusher. This is the extensions one. There really isn't a difference in my opinion. The brush is like curved and it has teeth on it. The formulas of mascara don't really make a difference to me. I feel like all mascara formulas are almost the same, but the brush and the blackness of this mascara really, really help me on like days that I don't want to wear falsies. I feel like it makes you look like you have falsies. It really emphasizes your natural eyelashes, and I really feel like that this brush gets in between every single eyelash. It does what it says it does. It's a clump crusher. You really can't get really clumpy eyelashes with this mascara. Okay, lipsticks. I'm actually going to call out a specific brand for lipsticks. I'm not just gonna kind of point out one or two. Anything NYX, their butter lip glosses are amazing. This is in the color Tiramisu. This is my all-time favorite butter gloss. And their butter lipstick, this is in the color Snow Cap. This butter lipstick, these are so smooth and so creamy, and they don't have a ton of pigment in them, but I almost feel like that's a plus with these lipsticks because the butter lipsticks, you can put it on and it's like a sheer coverage, or you can kind of just layer it like a chapstick. That's what it feels like. It feels like chapstick. And you really get that pigment, and it doesn't settle into your creases and everything like that. This is the NYX matte lipstick in the color Hippie Chic or Hippie Chick, I'm not sure. It's like a very bright Barbie pink. I do wear this pretty often because it's one of my favorite lipsticks, but these matte lipsticks are no joke. I had one in red when I was on a drill team at my old school, and believe it or not, I would be able to wear that all day, do a pep rally, go to a football game, and I would only have to touch up maybe once or twice. It doesn't do that gross peely thing where, you know, you have to like pick off your lipstick after a while. It doesn't settle into your lines. It doesn't fade. And even when it does start to fade, it was like more ombre. It didn't come out like choppy and gross, and they're really, really like smooth. Another one is Maybelline. I know I like held this up with the NYX ones, but this Maybelline lipstick, this exact shade, is actually my ride or die. I've been wearing this lipstick since 6th grade. This is in the color Blushing Beige. To most people, this is like a concealer stick, and it honestly is. It's really, really pale, but I like to pair this with the NYX Butter Lip Gloss because it makes a really pretty pinky glossy color, and I love it so much. This is really, really pale, and I do not recommend this color to almost everybody just because it's probably like the lightest lipstick I own. I really don't know if you can see this at all. I love Maybelline lipsticks. I think I have a few more. Yeah, see, I have a ton of these Maybelline lipsticks. A lot of these are from the mattes collection. But to be totally honest with you guys, that is the end of this video. I wanted to make this video just because I know that a lot of girls out there that are my age really are balling on a budget, and you know, you can't go to Sephora and Ulta and go to the Anastasia section and get every single eyeshadow and everything like that, because that stuff is really crazy expensive. If you guys want to see a video of my favorite high-end makeup, then just go ahead and let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everything that you guys have done for me. Thank you so much. If you like this video, if you like me, if you like Shadow, then go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment letting me know what you guys thought of this, and I guess that's it. So peace out.